Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering Itsy Bitsy. She made her first appearance in Spider-Man and Deadpool, issue number 8, that was released in October of 2016. She's also gone by the alias Susan Mary, which is a play on the term Mary Sue. She's an odd blue-skinned human mutate that has blonde hair and all black eyes. Matter of fact, she has 6 of them. That's not to mention that she has 3 pairs of arms, in addition to her 1 pair of legs, which gives her a total of 8 legs, just like a spider. And each of these arms has a hand with only 3 fingers. And if this wasn't strange enough for you, her mouth actually has pincers, just like an insect. Now, Itsy Bitsy went through a procedure that granted her the combined genetic abilities of Spider-Man and Deadpool, along with a few other powers that were unique just to her. She's shown to be able to wall crawl, produce organic webbing, which by the way has sharp edges, move at superhuman speed and extremely enhanced agility, being able to dodge bullets and outmaneuver Spider-Man himself, who's known to be one of the most agile beings in the Marvel Universe. And she also has an enhanced strength, which is almost at the same level of Spider-Man. She's also exhibited Spider-Man's well-known precognition known as spider sense. Now, she also has the coordination and fighting ability of Deadpool, being a master combatant with a pair of swords and an automatic gun, as well as possessing an extreme healing factor, being shown to regrow herself from being completely atomized. And 2 abilities that are unique just to her are the fact that she can spit corrosive acid from her mouth, and she seems to secrete pheromones, seeing as how Spider-Man noted that the way she smells throws him into a blind rage. Itsy Bitsy is definitely a unique one. Now, the individual who would mutate into Itsy Bitsy was discouraged with her place in the world, not feeling that she made a difference, and she ended up resorting to substance abuse. But one day she would come across a man that was bent on having revenge against Deadpool and Spider-Man as part of a deal with Mephisto. This man was called Patient Zero, and she would become a willing participant in his tests, allowing herself to be injected with genetic samples from Deadpool and Spider-Man, which were tailored to mutate her into having superhuman abilities. This is when she was given the name Susan Mary. She would first encounter her genetic quote-unquote fathers on Wall Street when they were fighting against the hateful Hexad supervillain group. Susan Mary would actually interrupt their battle and take out several of the Hexad members, all while singing the children's nursery rhyme, "Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout." This displayed her extreme abilities without even breaking a sweat, and she left the scene teasing the 2 superheroes. This made an impression on our guys, and the song that she was singing made Spider-Man nickname her Itsy Bitsy. Now, later we'd see that Itsy Bitsy actually disagreed with Patient Zero's plans to take out Spider-Man and Deadpool, because she actually wanted to ally with them, but she wanted to violently combat crime. Mind you, Spider-Man doesn't believe in excessive violence, and he had actually convinced Deadpool during this time to give up killing as well. Patient Zero quickly realized that he had created a monster, and he actually went to seek out Spider-Man and Deadpool's help to escape from Itsy Bitsy. But without even thinking about it, Itsy Bitsy took him out, although she was immediately confronted by Spider-Man and Deadpool, who rejected her violent methods. She tried to convince the 2 that she was actually on their side, but she eventually realized that she wasn't going to make them see things her way. She then concluded that, well, I might as well take them out too. The 3 of them battled for the first time, and although it seemed as if Deadpool had taken her down by blowing up his dead buggy around her, she was shown to later emerge from the wreckage, heal from her injuries, and to go on with her plans to violently get rid of crime. Our 2 heroes would subsequently be plagued by the relentless and extreme methods that Itsy Bitsy took, who, by the way, was laying people down in their names, making them look bad. This got so bad that Spider-Man seriously considered forgoing his no-kill methods. And he actually did lure her to a pier where he intended to disintegrate her with a plasma breeder. He almost did it too, although he only atomized her lower body. Deadpool actually had to intercede and stop Spider-Man from finishing the job, but while the 2 heroes were bickering over this, Itsy Bitsy's healing factor really kicked in, regenerating her back to the point that she could start fighting again. But this time Spider-Man quickly had the upper hand, knocking her down and getting ready to push her all the way through the plasma breeder for the last time. Now, maybe all of this is because of the blind rage that her pheromones put Spider-Man in, or possibly the tinkering of Mephisto. But either way, it literally took Deadpool giving up on all the progress he made by not killing to distract Spider-Man with a flashbang and to push her through himself, thus saving Spider-Man's character and innocence. But this wasn't the end for Itsy Bitsy, because it turned out that she actually could survive being completely atomized, like I said earlier. And it was shown that she would eventually completely grow back. However, for the time being, she was stuck in a small spider-like form. Now, for her powers and abilities and her influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Itsy Bitsy a rating of 7, which is a master rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.